She striked the video, and because it was the person's third strike, their channel got taken down. Proven time and time and time again. People can't take a fucking joke. Hey guys, so today's a quick one. I'm gonna do an in-depth video next week. I've seen videos going around and needed to make a comment on what's going on, because I've seen this happen now for years and I'm not gonna lie, it's really pissing me off. I'm talking about YouTubers abusing their power and falsely striking smaller YouTubers. This has come up recently because Eugenia Cooney has been copyright striking smaller YouTubers. She's trying to do it so fucking slyly. I have some thoughts on Eugenia Cooney, not all good. I've seen this go on for years. There was a situation a while ago from a YouTuber called Veronica Wang who striked a video.
This channel, Shukbang, was created on me and Stephanie's video of them saying that Stephanie and I weren't like friends and stuff, or like I was being like super evil and like was really greedy with the food and stuff.
Struck a video unrightfully that was under fair use, and this is her response.
And if they're gonna blame anyone for that channel getting taken down, they need to blame themselves, because they are the reason. Even though the channel wants to blame me and these other YouTubers, ultimately the channel should have made more of an effort to stop their subscribers from doing those things, or completely switched up the narrative.
Yeah, that's right. Don't blame her for the unfair copyright strike. Blame yourself. Logic.
Where someone had used her video and created a kind of funny compilation. They transformed it into something where they're just kind of making fun that, you know, she was being a little irritating, and they were, you know, they were zooming in on her.
Long, stretchy rice. Whoop! Stephanie's gonna do the honors today of cooking. I'm super excited
because I've never had a Korean woman cook for me.
They freeze it.
Do they freeze in shredders? Is that how they get it like that?
You can use brown sugar, but I don't really know what the difference is.
Yeah, and I don't either.
Stephanie's so funny though. She's just like non-stop talking.
Really?
It's good though. I like it.
You know, it's so hard.
It's exciting. You're like my friend Seda.
Oh really? She doesn't like stop talking.
She's like literally like you. Yeah, you guys have the same personality. Wait, do you like Korean, Chinese, wait, how do you say it?
Jjajangmyeon?
Yeah, you say it like
Perfect.
obviously you're Korean.
She's not the only one who this person has made content on. It's not like this person is only making content about her and then bullying her or anything. They made like funny compilation videos of tons of mukbangers, and she was one of them. Apparently she wasn't too fond of it, and so she striked the video, and because it was the person's third strike, their channel got taken down. Then a similar thing with Katie Morton. I don't know if any of you guys had watched this was a while ago, but if any of you guys watched the Eugenia Cooney or the Jake Paul series.
I'm Katie.
Oh, this is Jake. This is Katie.
I don't know her story.
That's the thing too.
There was a therapist, I use that term very loosely. There was a therapist called Katie Morton, and she's a YouTuber as well. Someone did a commentary video about her,
flocking to it to leave supportive comments and say why they had left Katie's channel in the first, second, and third place. Or I guess, you know, the video was doing well and it was hitting the algorithm. Until one of those two companies that Katie works for, Happyable Incorporated, copyright struck the video. Now, I'll give you a moment to think about why the video was copyright struck. Did she use footage? Did she blatantly steal an entire video from someone else? What could have possibly happened to make this video be taken down? Well, if you guessed that the video was taken down because it featured a photo of Katie, then you'd be right. No, I am not kidding, because the video had a photo of her in it, something that has been used in literally every fucking social media that Katie has. The video was promptly taken down and copyright struck, because that is sane and rational. Glad to see the nuanced and rational YouTube therapist makes a well-rounded, healthy decision.
Didn't show any clips, but just showed a picture of her face, and she striked the video. What the fuck? The problem with YouTube, and I've said this in this video, because YouTube is fucking broken. It is really, really, really broken. They do not give a shit about content creators anymore. They just give a shit about the ones that make them a shitload of money. That is proven time and time and time again when commentary channels, or any small channel to be honest, is striked or video is limited ads put on it for some random thing, even with Repzion put a video up very, very, very recently about the whole Zoe Laverne situation. Really great video, by the way. He mentioned on a Twitter post.
Team YouTube, I have a question for you. I do a lot of effort and I've adapted my content to fall in line with your guidelines. I do a really good job. In fact, my last 50 uploads, almost every single video has been monetized. I censor myself if I'm talking about something sensitive. I always make sure to phrase things in a way that's really appropriate for my audiences and for advertisers. I really have adapted. That said, I want to know why exactly I have a video that pended ads. It turned green, and I sat on the video for about 2 days because that's typically how much I wait for a video. If it turns green, I just wait and give it a bunch of time. The moment I released this video, it went yellow. There's no profanity. There's no certain bad words. There's no anything. I'm talking about a serious topic about how people who are minors, specifically a 13-year-old, can't consent to a relationship. That's it. Really basic stuff. So look at this. So this is the video. The Zoe Laverne files, sheep's clothing. It instantly went yellow when I released it. Sat on it for 2 days. But like, look, green, 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 green. I turned ads off on this one. Some videos I don't even put ads on. But most of the videos I make are typically all green. Like, they're green. And I make a constant goal to constantly change and adapt my content to fit your requirements. So why, when I do that, you guys pull this bullshit on me? And it's bullshit, dude. The video was green for 2 days. 2 days! Okay? So why does it have to go yellow after the moment I release it? It doesn't make any sense. Your system pended ads, and it found that it was approved, but now it's yellow. Why?
That he never puts his videos up straight away. He leaves them privatized for a couple of days to double check that everything's good. He's done it for a long time this way. And then he publicized the video. The minute that video went live, limited ads went on. And yet, prior to it going live, it had said it had been reviewed by YouTube and everything was fine. So why the fuck, when it went live, did they all of a sudden get limited ads? Is it because YouTube is protecting predators like they have in so many other circumstances? And that's the problem with YouTubers falsely striking other content creators, is that YouTube will take the larger content creator's word for it. The smaller YouTuber will try and talk to YouTube, and there are so many circumstances of YouTube just basically ignoring content creators, saying they've manually reviewed things, which is completely out of bollocks majority of the time because the fucking things are false. Let me read this description of fair use. Its most general sense, fair use is any copying of copyrighted material done for a limited and transformative purpose. So, like a compilation video where you're transforming it. Such as to comment on, criticise or parody a copyrighted work. It really fucks me off. One, people can't take a fucking joke and would rather copyright someone than just tweet them or message them and say, do you know what, I really didn't appreciate the video, and have a conversation with that person. Also, that YouTube will just take that person's word for it. Oh, they're a bigger YouTuber, so let's not piss them off. Let's just fuck over the little guy. It similarly comes back to the whole when Penguin got copyright struck for a video and Markiplier didn't.
What I do care about is YouTube's uneven application of their own rules, but not according to the manual review system. Who's making these calls? We don't know. Who's giving these answers? YouTube doesn't know. Who's talking to YouTube in YouTube that YouTube has to fight YouTube against, or YouTube has to check YouTube with? Who knows? Like within a few hours, it'll reprocess it and everyone will never see that part again. So if you have someone in good standing, why not ask them to cut out the things that are a problem? If the whole video is not the issue, and it's only a small clip of them, why not talk to the creators? And if they don't do it, or if they don't make a good enough case for an appeal, then use your own tools that you have and do it for them. As of May of 2019, YouTube gets approximately 500 hours of video uploaded every single minute. If you thought I was gonna say hour or day, you were dead wrong. Minute. That turns into 30,000 hours of content per hour. 720,000 hours per day, which is 82 years of content every day. And in that content is obviously going to be some pretty messed up shit, which is why YouTube has this community guidelines in the first place. And with the number problem, if YouTube were to have people manually checking every single video, every single day, assuming like 8 hours a day with no breaks in between, and they only have to watch the video once to make the right call, which is probably not the case, but we're assuming, they would need 90,000 people every single day, working 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You know what they do have? They have tens of millions of people watching every single video on YouTube multiple times. They have you, all the millions of people that watch YouTube around the world, around the clock, constantly are there. And that's why they have the self-moderation system. That's why they have reporting. That's why they have all the different categories to report under. And when they get reports, enough of them on videos, then they manually review them. I think that's how it works. But what is the point of having a self-moderating community if they just don't listen?
Markiplier actually put forward something really, really clever in his video where he was saying that Penguin got copyright struck but he didn't, and then he literally had to ask for a copyright strike, and then they literally just copyright struck him pettily.
Giving me a strike in what is basically retaliation for me reporting myself is just petty. That's all it is. It's petty. Who made that call?
Would rectify a lot of these issues. For instance, there is still videos on YouTube, I'm not kidding, of animal abuse. There is so much shit on YouTube that it's physically impossible for them to find it all, and I completely appreciate that. But when an audience finds it and they just don't have a proper way to contact YouTube and report this stuff. In conclusion, I'm just so fucking sick of YouTube pick and choosing their policies and of creators utilising the policies against other YouTubers. It really pisses me off. That's the commentary video for this week. I'm really sorry it's really short this week, but it had to be short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you feel like it. I try to do a commentary video once a week. I am going to be trying to do Jeffree Star and Trisha Paytas in the near future, but I have a feeling those are going to be really long. I need to do a lot of research for those. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all very soon in the next one. Bye!